every single crappy job that you hated actually told you what you didn't want to do. So everything you're doing right now that you don't like is so important because it's getting you closer to understanding what you do like.
Exactly.
And that's really important. And I also love the fact that you kept yourself super busy. The more crappy jobs you have, the faster you're going to figure out what you're actually good at and what you like.
Oh, and Mel, this is a key point because people ask me all the time, like, how do I figure out what I'm good at? Because I'm like, what you need to do is lean into where you're good. I don't know what I'm good at. It's very, very simple. If it gives you energy, you are good at it. If it takes your energy away and you feel exhausted and depleted, that's what you're bad at. Make it simple. So for me, in negotiations, in like contract negotiations, I am on fire. Even the bad ones, I am on fire. That's what I'm good at. You give me an Excel sheet with a
Oh
bunch
my
of
God.
numbers, it's like, kill me now.
Yes.
Kill me now. That's what I'm not so good at. So you really start to understand, and it's in that understanding of yourself that you get closer and closer to where you need to be and
Yes.
figuring out what you're good at. You don't try to chase a passion. You don't try to find like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, what is my purpose? No, no, no. Lean in to what you are good at. I am an excellent negotiator, and that's where I have ended up where I am today. That's it.
The second thing that I want to extract from that story is that in that job of assembling catwalks and like being treated like garbage and not being part of the fun stuff, your network appeared
Hmm.
and it wasn't who you thought it was going to be.
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest. And so it's in the doing of all the stuff and keeping yourself busy. Because if you don't keep yourself busy, you're going to get stuck in your head. That's how you get started. Just get a bunch of jobs
Just
and you're going to start to figure it out. But the network appears, and then all of a sudden you realize, wait a minute, like they're not making money. So maybe I could get like a little brand involved, like Parker Mercedes out front, and they would pay to do that. And I
bingo.
have a buddy who works at the dealership down there. So it doesn't start with the corporate brand, it starts with the local thing because that's your network.
And it didn't start with the fashion brands. In my head, I was like, I'm going to work in fashion, remember? I didn't
Right.
have any fashion clients for the first 2 years. I had a bunch of corporate brands because my contacts, when you work in production, it wasn't the PRs and the models and the designers. My contacts were the lighting designers and the riggers and the people that built the stage. And they're like, well, I know the CMO over at, Volvo. I was like, great, well, give me her number then. So it's like you just have to go where the energy is and you take whatever you can take and you just keep your eyes on the prize because you can pivot. When you have choices, you can pivot.